The reality about tech is if you build it correctly, yes, it can be that easy. So have you ever wanted more time in your day to, say, do something crazy, like spend time with your family? Or for me, it's spending time with my horses, who might pop up and say hi as I record this video. But I wanted to just tell you guys a quick story, just to show you how building better tech systems for your business could actually improve your humanity. Because I think it's really funny that basically the news, they're like, oh my God, AI is going to take everybody's jobs. And it's like, it's not trying to take your job. And I have a ton of content that talks about that specifically. Kind of put a pin in that for a second. The potential becomes, okay, if it's not going to take my job, maybe it could help me with my job. There was this business I was helping and I was improving their invoicing process. Now, not only is this process like arduous, it took an entire day's worth of work. And when it comes to being a consultant, all the hours you're spending not working with clients is literally wasting time, money, energy, all the things. And it was kind of funny because the accounting department was kind of having to like publicly shame people into like doing this work because people would literally avoid it. And I, long story short, work my magic. When we rolled out the new process, it went from taking basically everybody 5 to 8 hours to taking 1 hour. At first, when the team was introduced to the new process, they were like, wait, that's all we have to do? And it was really funny because the boss came to me and he was like, I think you made it too easy because they don't trust it. And I was laughing because I was like, well, I love that as feedback, but I think that's kind of funny because the reality about tech is if you build it correctly, yes, it can be that easy. But let's look at some numbers about what that really means. So if it used to take you an entire day, 1 day every month, 12 days out of the year you're spending doing this process, then it goes down to only taking 1 hour. So instead of spending 12 days doing this process, you then only spend basically 1 day a year doing this process. You get 11 whole days back to do whatever you want to do. I want to save service businesses 10 hours every single week by improving their processes, optimizing their tech stack. But the point is, what do you do with those extra hours? Do you spend those hours, make more sales calls and make more money? Spend those extra hours like at home with your family? Do you spend those extra hours hanging out with an animal who's eating dinner? Because we should all be on a mission to use technology to be more human. So when it comes to why you need to improve your processes, this isn't about business. Although I will say I saved that company $20,000 a year on hours that they were not spending anymore. But that's besides the point, because what did the humans get? The humans got, 7 hours back every single month, and they got like literally 11 days back in their year. That's a week. What would you do with an extra week of time? The sky is the limit. Comment down below. I want to hear what you would do with an extra week in your year. See you on the next one.